On a beautiful night, you are looking at the night sky, and suddenly, majestic Saturn disappears, swallowed by the moon. Seems like magic, doesn't it? But this is what we call the lunar occultation of Saturn. This phenomenon occurs when the moon, in its orbit around the Earth, passes directly in front of Saturn, temporarily blocking our view of the ringed planet. It's like an eclipse, but instead of the sun, it's Saturn that hides. The beauty of this event lies in the rarity and precision of the alignment necessary for us to observe it. To observe a lunar occultation of Saturn, you don't need expensive equipment, just a clear sky and a bit of patience. First, check the astronomical calendar to know when and where it will be visible. Then, find a spot away from city lights. A comfortable chair and binoculars or a small telescope can make a difference, allowing you to see Saturn disappearing behind the moon and reappearing on the other side. And don't worry if you miss any detail, because the experience itself of contemplating the universe in motion is unforgettable. Additionally, share the moment with friends or family, creating memories that will be recounted for years. The lunar occultation of Saturn is not just a visually impressive event, but also a unique opportunity for scientists to study both the moon and Saturn. During the occultation, astronomers can analyze Saturn's atmosphere and its moons, observing how the reflected light is blocked and then released. This detailed study can reveal information about the composition and dynamics of these atmospheres. Astronomers use complex calculations to determine the trajectory of the moon and Saturn, ensuring we know exactly when and where to look at the sky. This type of event also helps us improve our astronomical models, refining our ability to predict future occultations and other celestial phenomena with even greater precision. In ancient times, these events were often seen as omens or signs from the gods. In ancient cultures, the moon and Saturn had deep symbolic meanings, and their occultation was interpreted in various ways, from auguries of prosperity to omens of calamity. Imagine the impact of seeing such a rare and impressive event without the scientific understanding we have today. In ancient times, such an event could cause as much awe as fear, fueling myths and legends that would be passed down through generations. Galileo Galilei, one of the most renowned astronomers in history, made important observations of Saturn with his primitive telescope in the 17th century. Although he did not specifically record a lunar occultation of Saturn, his observations of Saturn's rings paved the way for the modern understanding of the planet. One of the most famous occultations was observed by William Herschel, the discoverer of Uranus, in 1789. He used the event to study Saturn's atmosphere and its moons, contributing to the advancement of astronomy at the time. Another interesting fact is that, due to the inclination and orbit of Saturn, these occultations occur in cycles, which means that after a period of visibility, it may take decades for the phenomenon to repeat. These events allow us to study the moon in a unique way, observing how its surface interacts with Saturn's light. Astronomers can use these observations to learn more about the moon's geological features, such as craters and mountains, and its composition. Additionally, the way Saturn's light is blocked and then released can provide valuable data on the lunar atmosphere and its variations. It's as if the moon becomes a natural laboratory, offering clues about its formation and history. On Saturn's side, the occultation offers an opportunity to study its moons and rings in more detail. When Saturn's light is blocked by the moon, it creates a kind of natural X-ray that can reveal new information about the structure and composition of Saturn's rings. This data can help answer questions about the formation and evolution of the Saturnian system, providing insights into how planetary systems form and develop. Throughout history, different cultures and civilizations have interpreted the lunar occultation of Saturn in diverse and fascinating ways. In ancient Babylon, for example, astrologers meticulously recorded these events, believing they could influence the fate of kings and nations. In ancient China, occultations were seen as celestial battles between dragons and other mythical beings, reflecting the struggle between good and evil. In modern times, the lunar occultation of Saturn continues to inspire and fascinate people around the world. From amateur astronomers to night sky enthusiasts, many gather to observe and celebrate these rare events. Observing such a grand event can awaken a sense of wonder and curiosity about the cosmos, stimulating new generations to explore the mysteries of the universe. And who knows, perhaps someone inspired by this sight will become the next great astronomer or space scientist. The date in 2024 for the lunar occultation of Saturn is August 24. Its visibility occurs in Latin America, Africa, and Europe, where the nearly full moon passes in front of Saturn, briefly occulting the planet. The phenomenon is particularly notable due to the moon being 95% illuminated, providing a spectacular view of the event. Mark your calendar, as this is an event you won't want to miss. Imagine the excitement of seeing Saturn disappear and reappear all in a matter of minutes. In the coming years, the dates of Saturn's lunar occultations vary, and specific events can be found by consulting annual astronomical calendars or sky observation apps like Sky Tonight and Star Walk, which offer precise and localized updates on these phenomena. Following these forecasts can be a fun and educational way to connect with the universe and prepare for future celestial spectacles. The experience of observing the lunar occultation of Saturn is something that transcends the simple act of looking at the sky. It is an opportunity to reflect on our place in the cosmos, to appreciate the precision and beauty of celestial movements, and to feel a deep connection with the universe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Leave your questions, experiences, or if you have ever had the chance to see a lunar occultation in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.